What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Welcome to the first iteration of my show that I haven't honestly given a name for because I don't really know what the vibe is gonna be like. So I was hoping like maybe y'all could just kind of help me figure out a vibe. I don't know, but whatever. Anyway, so today, oh, first of all, let me just show you what I have on, what I'm wearing. It's my first episode. It's kind of also in honor of my father, who, rest his soul, passed away. But he was always like, "You need to be an actress. You need to be on TV." And I used to be like, "No, Daddy, I just want to be a hustler like you. I just want to be an entrepreneur." Yeah, I'm still doing that, but also I do need to follow in these footsteps. So this is, part of the reason why I wanted to do the show, share with people good vibes, good times. I don't know what it's going to be like, but I'm happy that you're tuning in. I'm happy that you're going to be here with me, vibing with me. Anyway, so like I said, today's my first episode, and I think that, if I'm going to interview anybody, obviously, I'm going to interview my best friend who is also an entrepreneur and also can just, come flow with me through these conversations. Ooh, maybe the flow. Let's flow, I don't know, because I also love to freestyle. You can see her on camera.
HC.
No, I can't be that. Okay, wait. We about to get into it, though. But anyway, so, you know how sometimes just something just got over my eyes. Anyway. All right, so thank you again for tuning in. I want to introduce you to my guest, who is my best friend, but aside from her being her best friend, because she has so many more other labels than that, she's also a business owner of the mobile bartending company called Sips Company. It's been around for years. And she also owns Organic Honey Bee Bash, which actually it's her son's business. She made this business for her son, talk about generational wealth. But she made this business as a way of providing good organic honey, not some of the crap that you see on shelves, but good organic honey. And I can attest to this because, it's even when I'm sick, just a little scoop and dupe. I was about to say scoop and dupe. I don't even know what scoop and dupe is.
Our honey
A
is
little
real.
scoop
That's
and
what she's
taste.
getting at. It's
Put
real.
it in your mouth. And you feel better. But anyway, I want you guys to give it up or, put some love and little hearts in the comment section for my best friend and business owner, Delicia Anderson. Woo!
Yes,
I can't wish
I'm
I
gonna
can
applaud myself.
This is me clapping.
Always applaud
Can you hear
yourselves.
it?
Always applaud yourselves.
Always applaud yourself.
Yes.
Hey, Delicia.
Hey, Heather.
Oh my gosh, you look okay. First of all, you look good.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes, you do look
Red
good.
happens to be one of my favorite colors. So
I
it's
know.
nice
So
seeing you
I
in
was
that.
yes, because I knew that that red is one of your colors,
Yes,
and
red is
black
one of my
and
favorite
gold.
colors, yes.
And I was like, okay, well, let me just
Yes,
tell these
red is
again.
like a passionate color. People love red.
It is very
It's
passionate,
very very
I feel
passionate.
like the
Yes,
red
yes.
of love and everything.
Yes. Thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you for being my first guest, Alicia.
I'm proud of you. Congrats.
Thank
Yes,
you.
you guys, I own Organic Honey Bee Bash, as she was letting you know. I own Organic Honey Bee Bash, as she was letting you know. Our honey is real. Believe it or not, so many companies are selling you guys like syrup. So just be cautious out there. Check us out. OrganicHoneyBeeBash.com. Yes, I had to plug myself, people. Yes, I had to plug
Obviously, you got
myself.
to because it's your. I was about to say it's your birthday, but it's your.
Any
the
moment
guest
you
on
can
the
plug
show.
yourself, plug
We
yourself.
should have took an edible before this. Before this, I mean, well, I should have taken one. But whatever. Okay.
No, but yeah, so it's
So-
nice being here. Lovely space. Thank you for welcoming me.
Thank you for
excited.
coming. I'm so excited. Now,
Yeah.
let's talk about let's talk about
Dive
Sips.
into
I want to talk
okay.
about Sips first.
Okay, so Sips is my baby.
Your baby. Okay,
it was my
so
original company.
What
I've been doing
made
that for
you want to
years.
be like, okay, because first of all, you have never worked in a restaurant.
Well, I've done. Yeah, I've never
Well,
done
okay,
a full
not
restaurant
like full
establishment.
restaurant
No, you're right. I've
experience,
never
right.
been in a full restaurant.
Never full restaurant
establishment.
experience. I've never
Yes.
not for like really waiting tables, like entertainment experience,
yeah.
but like not like
Yeah.
restaurant. But you were just
Yeah,
like,
not fine
okay, you
dining.
know what? I like a little cocktail here and there. I love to give people good vibes and good
Yeah,
joy.
yeah.
I'm just gonna be.
So technically, I got the idea from actually mobile bartending is something that was really trendy in California. When you live in more of a warm climate, people are more likely to have outdoor events. And I happened to be online one day, and I was just browsing online, and I'm like, hey, I see an actual bar outside. I thought it was wonderful. The guy was making like a Paloma. I don't know if you ever had a Paloma before.
Is that like the thing with the is it like a grapefruit?
Yeah, it's kind of like you can. Yeah, and they put like the tan.
I think I've seen that in the can at Trader Joe's.
They do have a can version, but the actual
like a sparkling pop thing.
The actual Paloma made from scratch is a really good drink. But basically, I was just browsing online, and I saw that a guy out in California had a mobile bartending company. I was like, let me YouTube this and Google it and do my little investigation. And I actually saw that bartending is something that has been around for years. And it's something people have been bartending since the 1800s. So that's something that, you know, people enjoy. People have events and things like that. I'm like, guess what? People are going to be excited to see me. You know how most people go to work and they're like dreading the day at work. Like, I don't want to go to work. But when you walk in with a bar, you have drinks, people are like, hey, the bartender's here. They could care less if there's food at the party or anything like that. As long as they see drinks, they know it's going to be a good time.
So like you started this, I feel like when there weren't as many like mobile bartending companies, because I feel like there's a ton of
quite
them
a few
in
now.
Detroit now. Like in
yes,
Detroit.
there's quite a few mobile bartending
companies. We're from the Detroit area. That's where this is based out of. I probably should have said that at the beginning of the show.
Yes.
But
so there are quite a few mobile bartending companies based out of Michigan. A couple mobile bartender owners. Actually, a few of them I know personally.
Okay.
I started my business December 2017.
Okay.
And it's 2022.
Right.
So in 2017, 2018, even 19, people were still asking me, like, what's mobile bartending? And I've never seen this before. And I'm like, yeah, you know, this is a new thing. But now more people are starting, like I said, COVID actually introduced people to have more private events, so people were figuring out ways to have entertainment and enjoyment within their own private space. And mobile bartending is something that caters to that lane of party goers or event planners, are private bartending services. No one likes a basic just whiskey and ice. You know, sometimes you like your drinks to have a little bit of pizzazz, a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of a little bit of customized type of, you know, touch to it. But like
where
I
do you
said,
get these inspirations from? Like when someone hits
social
you
media,
up
believe it or not. You know, a lot of people are not. A lot of people.
So it ain't that you just gotta like find.
Yeah, honestly, I went online and it just sparked my interest. It literally just sparked my interest just seeing it.
When you want to make now let me ask you something. This might sound really weird.
No, go ahead.
What would you do if have you got some crazy requests for things?
Yes, I have. I've gotten some crazy requests for drinks. Now, one of my favorite drinks that I learned how to make was for my bartending company, Sips. We provide drinks for all type of events, okay? We do not discriminate to anyone.
Right.
We love to show up at any event, any gathering. The craziest drink that I have ever made was something called Kids Go to Bed, but it's called.
Oh wait, I thought that was the name of the drink.
No, I'm just.
I was like, that's a great
warning
name
before I release the name of the drink.
Is that the name of the show?
I gotta come up with one of those. No,
right.
But just a warning before I say it. The drink is
a knockout. Sorry.
That's what they give them melatonin. It's called a cum shot. So a cum shot is actually Bailey's Irish cream and the Bailey's Irish cream, whipped cream, and it's also Kahlua. So Kahlua is like a coffee-based type of drink.
Like a liqueur.
Yeah. So what you do is you do the Kahlua first, and then you do the Bailey's Irish cream, so the drink looks layered, and you top it off with whipped cream and a cherry on top, and it's called a cum shot. And you usually put it in a shot glass. So when I first heard of the drink, I was like, I've never heard of that. And that's a crazy name to call it. I'm like, no one's going to come into the bar and want that. Yeah. Next thing I know, at the event I'm doing, it's an erotic event.
Okay, wait, time's out.
Okay, go ahead.
Is the drink like, because I know Kahlua and Bailey's is like kind of dark. Is it like dark?
It's like a nice brown color. So the base at the bottom is like a dark coffee brown. And then as you do the Bailey's Irish cream, it brightens up the drink.
Does the base stand for the dick?
I don't really know. You know what? I don't know. The base must be the shaft. But hey, let's keep going. But it's topped off of whipped cream. So again, that was the craziest drink I think I've ever done. It was a bit much for the name, but I love it. And people are always like, "Oh, let me try that cum shot." I'm like, "Oh, you can't walk up to me and just ask me for a cum shot."
But now you gotta, you know what, honestly, like, I feel like that should be part of, like, I don't know if you have, like, for bachelorette parties, like, packages,
that's like a standard for those
cum
erotic
shot,
events
pink
and wild
panties,
parties.
wet coochie, pussy, whatever it's
yeah.
called. Okay, but listen.
Some crazy names for some drinks
all
out
right,
there.
so tell me this.
Okay.
If someone, it's about to be wild.
Okay. I'm ready. Okay.
How would you make a drink with meat?
Like a drink for you or a drink with you
Like
inside?
a drink. Say if someone was like, hey, I'm like a meat company. This is about to sound so stupid. But I want to make a meaty drink. Maybe like, you know how people put
Ooh, so maybe like a Bloody Mary vibe. I don't know. Maybe like a little bit of bacon mixed in there with some
look at
vodka
you.
and
See, now
tomato
this
juice.
is how you know she know how to cook, because the fact that
Said meaty, so I'll top it off with
like
a
a little
strip
meat,
of bacon.
like, yeah, let me put some little meat in
maybe
it.
a little garnish it with a little olive and little, I don't know. A Bloody Mary is the
could probably
closest thing to a meat drink.
Make a meat drink or whatever.
And top it off. Unless you want to stir it up with the bacon strip. I don't know. People get carried away with their drinks. I've
Can you
actually
imagine
never
them
drank a
making-
Bloody Mary, but people love those. I'm like, that is the strangest.
I like tomatoes, but not that much.
Yeah, I love tomatoes in their natural state. Once they're
Right,
like ground up and
and
blended into
that's
liquid.
doing a whole lot. Like, you
kinda
don't want to
keep
drink baby food.
Yeah, I'll eat my
like,
vegetables
wait,
after
do
I
babies
drink or
even
before
eat
then.
tomatoes? I don't think they do.
I don't know. They probably don't because it has acid.
People
in
don't,
them.
right? They don't ground up tomatoes and feed them to babies.
think
Clearly,
that's
I don't
like-
have children, so
I don't know. You guys leave it in the comments. Do you know if they feed babies tomatoes? This is strange. I should probably know this answer. But hey, yeah.
So speaking of babies and being a mom
Wait, pause. Wouldn't that be like tomato paste?
Oh yeah, that would
If
be
they
like
ground it
tomato
up,
paste.
it'd be like tomato
yeah,
sauce.
Yeah. So then, do you feed No,
don't know. Maybe they eat
probably
tomato
still can't
soup.
have it because
I don't
of
know. Anyway.
the acid.
I don't know.
This is where the brain goes randomly. Okay, so but speaking of being a mom, though, right? So
Okay.
you decided to do this other build this other business because you obviously was like, it's very important for me to start getting my son educated about entrepreneurship at an early age, which I highly commend you for that. That is really great because he definitely does understand the importance of a dollar.
Yes, he does.
Even with no job, he always got a few dollars on him. Like,
Yes.
he always trying to take care of people. But
Yes.
I
And if
think,
you ask him for $1, he will not give it to you.
yeah. And on top of that, it's like it's a good type of business because it's like it's a honey business and people are gonna always
it's
need
healthy.
really,
Yes,
really
yes,
good
yes.
honey, and like
Yes.
obviously there's like a whole
Yes.
situation
So-
with the bees
Yeah, so since
and stuff. But what made you what made you
Honestly-
pick honey as his first business rather than because
So
some people do like a
technically-
clothing line or
Yeah, I
something.
know. Everyone
you
does
know?
like a shirt line or something like that. Okay, so basically, even though we're based out of Michigan, I'm a down home country girl at
Down
heart.
home country girl.
I'm a down home country girl at heart. I used to live in Mississippi. So I just thought that would be something that would be different because it's something people genuinely use every single day. Now, maybe not every single household, but for the most part, people use honey every day. Honey can be used in your tea, it can be used on your skin. I actually had a makeup artist reach out to me for a skin breakout and use our honey for it. That's how natural and beneficial the healing properties are in our honey.
It's organic, by the way.
So it's like, I just thought it was something that people would genuinely use. A lot of people jump into business for themselves and they're just like, oh, I'm going to go sell boats. And you're like, you don't live anywhere near water. You know what I mean? So it's like, why are you in the boat business? Like, oh, I got surfboards. Like, we're in Michigan. No one's surfing. You should take that to California.
Or New Jersey.
Yeah, I mean, but hey, it's cold here. People like hot tea. But my business picked up during COVID. A lot of people were online posting get healthy fast regimens and things like that.
Yeah.
And drink this, you'll feel better. sniff a bottle of hot sauce and
Wait, sniff a bottle of hot sauce?
Strange remedies I saw
Did
online.
they say
during
what
COVID.
kind of hot sauce? to
No,
sniff?
they did not.
I
But
hope not Tabasco, because
pretty much with every remedy I saw posted, people were like, "Yeah, use some honey," and I'm just like, "Yeah." If you guys know, honey is like the #1 beneficial healing agent for any type of respiratory issues or anything like that. So, disclaimer: I am not a doctor. So please validate this with your local healthcare professional.
or your personal,
or
what
your
is it?
personal doctor, physician, or whatever you
Personal
want to call it.
physician.
Yeah, please do not say this girl on Vibes
This
with Heather.
show.
Yeah, told you to go. Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, so basically it was just something I thought that was really beneficial for people. And I don't consider myself a healer, but I do believe in promoting
it's a
things
form-
that people
yeah.
actually can use that are beneficial to their bodies. So many people are selling you things you don't need, like
Right.
things you don't need, just
Like that
unnecessary.
one girl was selling. Actually, I don't know if it's something that you don't need, but you know that you heard of that, like that pink stuff.
Oh, I heard of that. Yeah, we're not gonna go too deep into that, but there was a random sauce being sold online. It should have been
Yeah.
called random sauce.
It
You remember that sauce on Good Burger?
Oh,
She should have
Mondo.
put. Yeah,
Wait, no, that
that was Good Burger.
It was a Good Burger. Yeah, they
Yeah,
had
it
the
was
secret sauce.
Secret
yeah.
sauce. That's Sauce.
Never mind.
You mess with
Good Burger.
you
go in the
me.
grinder.
Yeah, Mondo Burger.
Oh,
anyway,
Mondo Burger. Oh my gosh. Why
Those
would
burgers
you even
look
want
terrible.
to eat there? I know.
Those
like,
burgers
what
look
place would you want to
huge.
eat called Mondo Burger?
yeah. So basically, I just thought about going into business for something that was beneficial. Excuse me, I'm like about to choke. I just don't feel like I have morals, and I just don't feel like I would sell people things that they don't need.
Yeah,
honey's
well-
something I feel like every human on the planet should try at least once, especially if you're not allergic. Please don't give it to any babies under 1. But yeah,
Why not?
I think because their digestive systems are not fully developed to where they can
I
digest.
probably
the
wasn't supposed to
honey.
waterfall that on
So,
camera.
and I think also it's so raw that
Oh.
they, it's not safe
They
for babies
can't-
under.
yeah.
Yeah. So just be
Okay.
careful with that. But
learn something new.
yeah.
Learning moment.
Yes, every day is a new moment to learn something new. Every day is a new moment. to
Okay,
learn
but
something.
see, here's the thing. The difference is like, so you have a service-based business, and then you have a product-based business.
yes,
Which one
we ship worldwide.
which one is the craziest? You think that probably like the hardest, the most challenging to run between a product-based business and a service-based business?
The hardest business to run is, to be honest with you, is my service-based business, my baby that I've been nurturing and taking care of for years. And I'm going to tell you that is because, so many times we see on social media where people are like, oh, jump into business for yourself. You can do it. And you're like,
Right.
hold on, wait, that's a bit much. I
Right.
can't do any of that.
Right.
But the legwork, there is legwork in pretty much any business. There is legwork, but a service-based business that you have to physically show up to, it is a little bit more challenging. But I think with like proper scheduling and structure and things like that, it helps you like navigate your way through your business as you're forming your company and as you're running your company. And as most companies, as they grow, they begin to like hire and bring on new people aboard and things like that. But one thing about being an entrepreneur is that no matter what, you're so protective of something you've invested your hard-earned dollars in. Like, when you've put money into something, you want to take care of it. And like, you want to see that it, from start to finish, that you follow through. And when you don't follow through, it makes you feel some type of way. So I think I would say my service-based business, my bartending company, was the most challenging to do because of the actual legwork that's required. Because like I said, on top of that, I'm a mom, and I still, I want to do things the right way, but I also want to make time for my personal self. A lot of humans, we get so overwhelmed with doing too many things.
Yes, let's talk. Let's get a little bit more personal,
Okay.
shall we?
Okay. I'm
Yes,
ready.
I mean, we're good. We know the business. Okay, you know the business. Sib's Company, Organic Honey Bee Bash. You can find it in the description box. There'll be links to the Instagram and to the website. We definitely know that, but let's also get a little personal and know who Delicia is, because
Okay.
this is your first interview. But you
This
said
is my first interview publicly.
publicly.
Okay.
Wait, is this your first interview? public? Have you ever been
I've had a
interviewed?
strange
Have
interview
you-
before.
What was your strange
It was
interview?
an interview about the news.
Well, what?
Okay, so I was like walking out of school. This is like years ago. I was
Wait,
walking
were
out of
you,
school.
were you like high school, middle school?
I was like in high school, and there was like a radio station outside of our school, and like the news, the local news. I have no idea what was going on there because I was high school. I don't even remember everything. But they came and did like an interview with me, but it never made it to the news. Do you guys know that the news actually does like, they actually like record
Yeah.
you, but it's no guarantee that your actual
You're gonna
clip
make it
will make
on
it to
there.
the news.
Yeah,
So
'cause
yeah.
they gotta put it on.
Yeah.
What were they? What?
I don't even remember what they asked me. It was so long ago.
Like,
but
so they just came up
I
to you.
was really
just like-
disappointed that I never made it on the news. I watched like every news channel. I watched Channel 2, which was Fox 2. I watched Channel 7.
But
then
wait,
I
you
watched
don't-
Channel 4. It came on none of the channels.
But wait.
Because I was thinking like, well, maybe they didn't show it on here, even though they weren't there to film me.
Right, but
I
I'm saying,
only-
like, who did you interview with? Like, why was you watching the other stations?
I was just hoping like maybe they'd share it on one of the channels,
Oh
but it
my
never
God.
made it. One of the other students, I saw their interview made it to the news. I was so hurt. I was like, maybe like she didn't like my interview or something. I don't
That's
know.
okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Well, you made it.
I
on
was
to
sad.
here.
I was actually really mad at that news
Dang.
lady. She probably retired by now.
She probably did.
Yeah.
But dang.
Yeah.
Well, now this is your moment.
It wasn't
of
like one of the
redemption.
ones I like newscaster ladies. It was like some random lady.
Oh, so who's your favorite?
I don't know. She
newscaster
probably don't
lady?
even got a job no more.
No,
Who
she-
knows?
Oh, dang. I hope she.
I don't know.
Because she didn't give you.
Yeah.
She didn't put
All
you
because
on
she
the
didn't
news.
put me on her news segment.
She don't have a job.
No. Ah, look who's on TV now, lady. Say no.
Look who's watching. Look who's on TV now. Yeah, no, news ladies are like super fashionable. Like I
They
used to
are.
watch them
They're
in the
always
morning.
ready.
And Carolyn, and shout out to Antoinette, and
They have a full level of energy. I don't know if I can. Good evening. You're like,
good morning.
I've never heard the word good pronounced like that, but I love
Good.
it.
Oh,
You grabbed my attention.
I don't even
I'm
know how
here.
to do the news reporter voice or whatever. I
They're
don't know.
so alert.
Oh my goodness.
They have to
Okay.
have like 3 cups of coffee before they start
They must-
filming.
Or
There's no way
maybe
on
they
earth.
just have like really, really good like schedules.
I don't know.
They have to have really good schedules.
I don't
unlike
know. They're up
have
like at
suffer
5
from
in the
time
morning
by-
filming.
Yeah, I mean, but they probably like go to bed at like 7. Damn, what kind of life is that? I mean, never mind. Because not. It probably is really lit. Let me just shut
I don't
up.
know. If you're a news anchor, let us know at the bottom. Or come on the show. I'm
I
sure
would
she'd love to
yeah,
have
I would
you.
love to have a news anchor on the show. Okay, so
Maybe she'll ask
Delicia.
you about your first interview, news people.
No,
think
like
they've
go watch
ever-
that if you could. Go watch that. It's search it on YouTube. It's on here somewhere. Okay, now listen.
Okay.
All right. So we have been friends for our entire life. So just a little background history, little background. We don't really share too much about ourselves. People will know, but whatever. In this sense, this is an interview, and this is a good time and good vibes, and this is a safe place. Safe place. So Delise and I have been best friends our entire lives. And a lot of that is due to just having really, really good community, which is, I think, really why we are such, like, community people. Well, really big on, like, cultivating villages.
Mm-hmm.
Because community was saying, like, oh, I'm actually out here in the community doing work. I would think so.
Exactly.
But, like, because
Exactly.
I was.
Yeah, but
I mean,
being
I guess this
protective
could be
of your close
community
village.
work, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
But so we grew up in this village, and of all these people that we are still close and really still like tight to with this day, and tight with till this day. And I think a lot about that. When I think about that stuff, I think about like, you know, the characteristics of a type of person, of the people that make up that community make sure that it's like, you know, maintaining and keeping it going, and like making sure that all the bonds and the relationships
Continuously pouring into.
are pouring
Yeah.
into each other and continuously intact and stuff like that. So like, I would want to say, like, you know, like, because you know what it's like to be friends with people for like decades, you know. What would you say for real is like the main, maybe probably like 3 main things that you would think that goes into like, you know, cultivating a really strongly tight village, or just like maintaining a strong like friendship bond? Because like your girlfriends you've been friends with for years.
That's true.
What would you, and you, I would say, is probably are like the ultimate best friend. I mean, like the way
Oh,
you go
that's so
out for
cool.
your friends.
Oh, thank you. I
And the way you
appreciate
show up,
that.
like the way we just celebrated Jazz's birthday. That's my cousin, but she's also one of our other best friends. The way we just, celebrated her birthday, even with me and my, my birthday party,
Yes.
and I was just like, oh my God, surprise! That's another story for later because I had a whole attitude on that day, but it wasn't because of her, obviously.
Let's
But
just
yeah.
say you can't surprise everybody.
I mean, listen, they did not do with their due diligence and what they were supposed to do to make sure that the surprise was going to go well and that I wasn't going to be mad. I was heated, like how I'm feeling under these. I want to take my clothes off, but it's so hot on this slab. Wait, but no, let's talk. So cultivating and maintaining relationships. I mean, maybe just even all around. Like, what would you say is like some things that you have to?
Okay, so 3 things.
You said 3 things.
3 things. You said 3 things, right?
Yeah, no, you did like
Okay,
this stuff.
3
It's
things.
funny.
Okay. I would say 3 things of maintaining and protecting relationships like that would be understanding. Being understanding is like a big thing. Sometimes people, like nowadays with social media, you can contact a friend and then you see them post online and people are not understanding to the fact of you saying, hey, I'm busy. You still have a real life. We're all human. We all have lives. So just being understanding of another human being as you would like for them to be with you, as your personal space, your privacy, even your availability. Just knowing that you're understanding to the other human. So when things happen to you, they're understanding just as well.
Yeah, and I think that would tie into probably not taking things as personal.
It's personal, yeah.
Because you just never
can't
know
be
what
offended.
people
Like,
are going through.
Yeah,
before you get mad, just be like, hey, what's going on with you?
Yeah.
You could maybe do a check-in.
Yeah.
And then seeing what's what, and then determine.
You ever heard? Yeah, trust me. Seriously, being understanding is a big deal.
Yeah.
Imagine not talking to your friend for 2 days, and she, and then you're like, oh, let me hit her up, and then she don't respond, and you're like, I'm calling you, you're not answering. Go to find out she had 2 teeth snatched out. You know what I mean? You had no idea. You didn't even bother to consider that something could have happened. It could have been minor or major, but she probably couldn't even talk. You know what I mean? Obviously we have texting, but whatever. Right. You get the point. So, but being understanding is one. Another thing about me is I'm extremely loyal. Loyal in sense, but I'm very loyal to the people around me.
Yeah.
And loyalty is a reflection of the way I am. I was raised and how I am as a person, but I'm very loyal to people. I'm not. I don't allow people to walk over me, but I am very loyal to my friends. I'm very supportive. I'm very encouraging because I'm a true believer that whatever you dish out, you know what I mean, it should come back to you. Right. I get it that there's sometimes in life you may not always get it to the exact, but for the most part, I'm very loyal to my friends, and they do the same for me. Even when it's slightly, possibly, kind of inconvenient, but we follow through and we show up for each other.
Showing up for each other,
and it means something. That holds value. Loyalty holds more value than money. And that's another thing that you'll learn. You can get by a lot in life by just simply being loyal, but being loyal to good people who are deserving as well. Because some people are just loyal to bad people.
And
you're
you got people that don't deserve to be. They don't deserve your loyalty.
What benefit was there? But I'm very loyal. So, like I said, being understanding, being loyal, and third, I would say being trustworthy. Being trustworthy is not just something that just comes along. That's something that builds over time. And again, that's a reflection of what the person is showing you in return. Hey, can I trust this person? Hey, can I come to this person? Can I trust that I share information with them that won't go beyond us? You know what I mean? Yeah. And it as well, another thing about those 3 important things is everything you're giving to that friend has to be equipped within themselves to be able to show that back to you. That's how the cup constantly pours into the other.
Each other.
So
now,
when mine is low, I can pour into you. When yours is filled, you can pour into me.
Yeah.
So it's we kind of always just share back and forth. There's no depleting the actual cup because we're always pouring back and forth into each other. So there's no room for emptiness there. So I just feel just maintain those 3 things: being understanding, being loyal, and being trustworthy. And being trustworthy, again, that's a big deal. That's something that most people don't have with their own families. But you can build trust within people that have shown you they're worthy of being trusted.
Yeah, all
yeah.
these things are like huge character things.
Yeah, they are. Honestly, I'm actually happy I'm equipped with them because I don't have any like bad stories.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I pour back into the people that pour into me. I receive, you know, they receive just like I receive. I give, they give. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
You treat people like, I know that's an old quote to say, treat people how they want to be treated. It kind of does work in some circumstances. So,
thank you for sharing that.
you are more than welcome.
Yeah,
you are
real
more than welcome.
honest.
Yes, I'm real honest.
Real honest. Real honest.
I try
on
to be
Twitter.
real honest on everything. Real
Oh,
honest
that
on
reminded
Twitter.
me. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you
yes.
sent. Okay, so earlier there was this tweet that you had.
Yes, I shared a tweet with her earlier.
Yeah,
so,
and
yes, let's discuss that.
Where is that?
It's a very, very interesting.
Okay,
thing.
so then it was this tweet. Okay, first of all, we love Twitter. Like literally, probably the longest relationship with any social. Okay, well, no, I've been with Facebook, but I mean,
emails don't
whatever.
count.
Do emails? Yeah, no, they don't count. They don't count because I don't really like message. Getting a lot of messages just like make me anxious. Like
Overwhelming. I
it's
think everyone has like
overwhelming.
50,000 emails.
I hate being.
I'm like, who do they think is going to delete those? I really think the emails from 2007. They should just like wipe them out of everybody's
no,
email.
maybe not though, because then you kind of look at trends and stuff, analyzing over time. Okay, but
That's
wait.
true.
So we actually love Twitter. Like, okay, before I get into that, what will be worse for you, getting your Instagram hacked or your Twitter hacked?
Instagram. I love Twitter, but guess what? You know what? Maybe I can't say that because it kind of actually happened to me. And the reason I say Instagram was because they're photos.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, yeah, we all got screenshot now, but like,
yeah.
I'm like, man, I can never get back to those messages. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, who cares? We can always regain new followers, but like, Instagram, that really like rubbed me the wrong way. I mean, if you hack my Twitter, you're just stealing my thoughts. You're just trying to get in my thoughts.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're public. I posted them. I wasn't trying to conceal them. But like my images and
stuff like that.
Yeah. And
I
just
guess
knowing I can't control what people
too.
say and comment under my images anymore, and knowing it's hacked and someone else has control over it. You know what I mean? They could be like selling my face in another country or
but I don't want that
some other place, just saying they're me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So images were worse.
Okay. All right. I got you then. All right. But other than that, though, we absolutely love Twitter.
Yes, I love Twitter. Like I said, I'm able to spill out my real thoughts on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, Real Honest. Yes, I was lucky enough to get that simple but perfect name on Twitter, Real Honest.
Yes, that is
I don't
so
know
perfect.
how I got that.
I don't know how you got it. I mean,
yeah, I don't know. But you know, I think about it. It made my Twitter like years ago.
Yeah, like 2009.
Yeah,
because
like
I remember that's when mine is. So that's like a decade.
My raw is.
You ever think about how long we be in these like how long we're
in these like
apps,
media relationships?
Yeah, like how much these. Oh my gosh, they're
media relationships. Yeah, that's what they are.
I've been in relationships with these apps. I never thought about looking at it like that. Like people really probably. Yes.
Yeah.
They're in relationships with apps. Okay, wild. Okay, but so you sent me this message, this thing that says, on this tweet, it says, no more befriending the friendless. They don't have any friends for a reason. And then she went on to say, well, this person went on to say, because I don't know what their pronouns are. Every single time I've thought, oh, she's sweet, man. Can't believe she doesn't have friends. Oh, sorry, y'all. I read like I'm
she's like reading the whole thread at this point.
I like read like I'm in first grade though. Okay. Every single time I've thought, oh, she's so sweet, man. Can't believe she doesn't have any friends. She must be understood. Must be misunderstood. It has always bit me in the ass real bad. And then someone did say, like, there's a big difference between not having any friends and not being able to keep friends. And I was like, oh. Like that is that is very interesting.
There's a big difference between having friends and not being able to keep them.
And as we get older, like they do say like you don't have as many. Your circle really shrinks.
Yeah,
as you get older.
Yeah.
I don't feel like my circle has shrunk
honestly,
much.
I feel like my social life, my social circle has expanded. And I feel like my friendship circle is. It's like a polka dot. It's a really small space. Just because allowing any human into your life is, it's a pretty sacred space. But long story short, basically, like I said, stop hanging out with people that have absolutely zero friends. It's kind of risky. I mean, I get it having like, you know, maybe something happened over time, but some stories you kind of got to pay attention to the red flags. Like, it's a sign no one wants
Nobody your friend. When you got no friends, or whether
yeah,
they consistently have different fallouts.
Yeah. But like I said, your social circle will always grow. You always meet new people. You always go to new places. Always be in new environments, new endeavors, and things like that. But as far as actual friends, like, hey, I'm down at the hospital, you want to come visit?
Nah.
Yeah. I mean, you don't be disappointed that somebody you met on like the train is like, yeah, I don't want to come to the hospital with you. I don't know you like that. Or your coworker. You can't expect your coworker to come check on you in the hospital. That's kind of strange, actually.
You think so?
I mean, I don't think I want my coworkers to know that I'm like terminally ill or no weird mess like that.
Yeah.
I don't really think they should be in your health information. That's kind of strange.
Yeah, like be knowing.
Yeah, you should invite. I don't think you should invite coworkers to the hospital to check on you and things like that. Yeah.
I feel you. Yeah.
I mean, let's
who got you smiling?
Goodbye. I don't know. You said what?
Who got you smiling?
Me right now.
That's right. I know that's right.
I literally couldn't even like draw up an image. No, just me. Being grateful, walking in a state of gratitude and in life, you know, and things like that. Me, waking up, feeling me. Like, oh, wow, you know, life is really short and people get so wrapped up into weird things. That's why I'm like, have fun, live life, have conversations.
You know what I'm saying?
Learn new things, try to do different things. Even if it scares you, do it.
Like this.
Yeah. Actually, I'm thinking about taking up some new things. I said, most people wait till they get old to create like a bucket list.
Oh yeah,
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it now.
You gotta start it now. What you trying to take?
I was like, I don't think you're supposed to wait till you're like 65 to go skydive. That's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
It's like heart failure or something. I don't know, but I mean, like, why would I wait till I get old to do everything I've always wanted to do?
Yeah,
do it
you
now.
may not have the same energy.
Yeah, you may not
and
have
that's
the same
probably like
energy.
it's kind of hot. It's kind of some hot shit to do.
Yeah. What, skydiving?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't say I was going to skydive. I said I was going to try some new things.
No, I'm saying like doing it at 65. That's definitely wild though. But
yeah,
you
that's
can do
definitely wild.
People can do whatever you want to do. Let me ask you something random though.
Okay.
Does fruit and meat go together?
Fruit and meat. Pineapples and sausages are good.
Do you think so?
Promise.
What kind of sausages?
Turkey sausage. I don't do pork. No pork on my fork.
I mean,
no offense to anyone who does, but turkey sausage. Turkey sausage and pineapples goes together. Now, I'm not saying mix it in a bowl, but like if I'm eating breakfast brunch, I definitely smash a pineapple after I eat my sausage.
What about on pizza?
Oh, why am I forgetting that? That's how I love my pizza. Okay, so I do.
Delicia, I did not know
you
that
never knew
about
that.
you.
Wow.
Oh, I'm judging you right now. That is,
I've
you and my
this
mother,
girl.
y'all can have your
You
own
wanna hear
pizza.
what's funny? She knew me before I was born. But anyway, yes, I love pineapples on my pizza. I actually had a pizza breadsticks earlier. So basically what I do is I do light cheese, pepperonis, pineapples, and purple onions.
Wait, what? They got beef pepperoni because pepperoni is pork.
No, it's like the place I go to, they have like some type of turkey pepperoni. It's
Oh,
only one place
really?
that has it, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's out by my house.
I
It's the only
never
place that
even
has
knew
it. Now,
that-
don't get me to telling y'all the truth about, I don't know about any other places, but
I never even heard of
it's
turkey
a billion
pepperoni.
pizza shops on the planet. You
See,
can go to a
I
pizza
don't
shop and get
I don't never get
artichokes
that,
on your pizza.
I mean, but I never knew about turkey pepperoni.
Yeah,
I didn't
turkey
even know
pepperoni is a
pepperoni
thing.
was a thing. But see, I don't eat it.
Oh, okay, yeah, no,
Yeah,
turkey
I didn't
pepperoni
even
is
know.
a thing. It's a
I
real
didn't
thing.
I didn't even know it was a. I didn't even know it was a
See,
thing.
learn something else new.
Okay, second. A guy can get a second date if.
If the first one goes well, it's common sense. If the first one goes horrible, I miss no points of contact. That's just straight to the point.
I mean, like, you know, like.
It has to go well. There are no
What
circumstances.
is that? What is
I
considered
saw
for
something
a
online
date
that was
going
like,
well
oh
for
yeah,
you?
if he opens the door, he can get a second phone call. Okay, he opened the door, but he did not pay the bill. So where are we going with this? Are you just looking for a guy to open the doors for you? Is that what you're aiming for?
Yeah,
No, but if the first date goes well, then I'm down for the second one.
Where's your favorite date spots in the city of Detroit?
Oh, Don't want to tell you guys.
Okay.
It's like, no, just kidding. I love like going to try new places, but one place I actually absolutely love. I love the drinks. I love the apps. I love the actual entrees. I love the scenery. I love the actual location. I love the parking. Lumen, Detroit. Okay, so Lumen sits like right in the middle of a open field. I'm for some strange reason I can't think of what street it's on right now, but it's in Detroit. It's called Lumen, Lumen, and it's like a giant. It looks like a dome, like it's like glass walls, like floor to ceiling walls. So it's like an open view of the whole city. But it's called Lumen Detroit. They have a wonderful drink. My favorite cocktail there, my best friend's girlfriend. It has a hint of pineapple.
Pineapple is
yeah,
like
it has
the
a hint.
thing.
I love pineapple.
I know,
okay,
it's
as
so
you guys
good.
can catch on. I love pineapple. It has a hint of pineapple, and I think it has like a jalapeno type of flavor, like a hint of spice, whatever. But it's real good. It's called My Best Friend's Girlfriend. A wonderful drink. And I normally get the salmon, or I do the wings. And the wings have this like everything bagel type of seasoning on it.
I guess they need to pay you
Yeah.
to do a commercial or
Right, let me
something
stop
for
talking
them.
about them
Like,
because I'm
right.
not plugging them right now. But
They
anyway,
need
so
to-
that's one of my favorite
Okay.
spots for like food and dining. For like hanging out, just drinks and music, Grill Music Lounge. Grill Music Lounge.
Where's that?
Right over
It's called
off
Grill?
Woodward. Grill.
Griot.
Grill is actually, I think,
I've never been. Yeah, I don't be going out as much.
Quote me if I'm wrong. Griot is like a Swahili word for good news. When I was in middle school, we had a paper called the
I thought it was
Griot.
Habargani.
No, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Correct me. But
I
griot
mean, I don't
means like
know.
good
Like,
news.
I mean, obviously, there could be totally different meanings.
Oh, okay. Well, it's called Griot Music
Oh,
Lounge.
Habargani is like what's the
Habargani is hi
the-
or welcome. Or,
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's like
Oh, I
yeah, it's
thought
like
the
hi or
jumbo.
jumbo. See jumbo.
Hello.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah, we're like
yeah.
sitting here having fun.
We went to African school.
Yes.
But,
We barely remember everything,
barely
so
remember.
please
I
forgive
didn't
us.
even know something.
But yeah, it's called
Okay,
Griot
so
Music
Lumen,
Lounge. They have
Lumen,
Lumen
Griot.
Detroit and Griot Music Lounge in Detroit are amazing. It's no cover to get in Griot Music Lounge. It's a very intimate vibe.
You ain't got to tell. You ain't got to tell their business.
It's a really nice
They need
spot.
to pay you. We
Okay,
need
yeah.
to take Detroit
Okay, we're done
commercial
plugging.
money.
But Lumen and Griot Music Lounge, go to is you won't regret it.
Okay,
Drinks
you got
after or
one more?
before. Lovely spot. Lumen, definitely for dinner.
You
Those
got-
are my two spots.
What about brunch?
Oh, you know I love.
I know you do love. We be tearing
love
up that
220.
brunch.
I love
It's
220.
in Birmingham though, but
Yes,
we be
that is
tearing
in
up that
Birmingham.
brunch.
It's not too far from Detroit. But I love 220.
We get the little mimosa.
Yes,
the mimosa,
bar. They bring
is
the
it
whole
mimosa
bar.
Yeah.
She's like mimosa bar. I don't know what
Mimosa
she was
bar.
doing with this. She told you guys she wanted an edible earlier, so this is what she's doing right here. Anyway, but yeah, so it's a full.
Wanna
it's a
sponsor me. I mean,
lovely
or
spot.
Dixie.
I love
Yeah,
220. I love
Yeah, no,
220.
that was good.
It's really cute. Get cute and go. Get super cute and go to 220.
And take pictures. Oh,
I'm plugging all these places.
I know, right? They need to. I'm getting a phone call.
But anyway, yeah, so I love that spot. So for brunch, 220 definitely. It's a go-to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Or you know what? I love toast as well. I've always loved toast.
Yeah, I don't.
There's
think
one
I've
in
been there in
there's
a
one in
long
Ferndale, I
time.
think, and then there's one in Birmingham.
I'm not a really big breakfast person.
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm more of like.
But, like,
lunch,
if you
dinner,
see
but,
it,
like,
you'll
yeah,
love it.
Really, I haven't
Like,
been there in
Yeah.
like,
I love
probably
love-
since before like I moved to New York. They've been
Yeah,
around for
actually.
so long.
I don't know. Last time I think we went there was my birthday. Were you living here then? I don't know. But whatever.
We went to
We
Toast
went
for your
there-
birthday.
Definitely went to Toast. Definitely. There's another
Not last year.
There's another place in America
Oh yes,
called
we
Toast
did
that
go
I
to
want to
Toast
try.
for your birthday one year when I
Yep,
first moved
we
back.
did.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, but there's
Okay,
another
yeah.
place called Toast that I want to try. It's Toast on Lenox Street, but that's all the way in a whole other state. But yeah,
Oh, in
I want to try
Atlanta?
that. Yeah, I want to try that. spot one day.
Atlanta.
I want to try.
We
that
had a good
place.
time. We were just there a few days ago.
Hey, to all the people in Atlanta, you know you're like the cousins to Detroit.
They are.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was also the Bay too.
Oh, I don't know. Never been there.
But you know what? Atlanta could be like the new cousins to Detroit.
Yeah.
Atlanta and the Bay.
People always
all
say that.
cousins.
People always say that.
Boom, boom. Okay. Yes,
Gotcha.
Atlanta and the Bay is cousins. Well, y'all. I wonder if I want to ask you some more questions. Okay, I do want to know like what is like your pick me up. So like when I need to be, is my lipstick okay?
You're good.
Okay.
Only
No, you
best
gotta
friends do
ask.
this.
Right, you gotta
let
make
me
sure.
be your mirror. Oh,
Like,
you look
okay.
wonderful.
Thank you.
Yes,
thank you. Yeah, you looking good too.
Thank
I
you.
don't really need to fix nothing. 'cause
Thank you.
look good.
Thank you. But no, you said what's my pick me up for what?
Yeah, so if like these are like my 4 things that like really boost my confidence is like red lipstick,
Okay.
having my nails done,
Okay.
having my hair done,
Okay.
and a lash.
Okay. Pick me ups.
Oh, and perfume and good perfume, like just to
Okay.
turn me around.
I haven't told you I have a new
beautiful.
scent that I love.
No,
If you have it, it's an oil. I love perfumes. My favorite scent of perfume, Daisy by Marc Jacobs.
Oh,
I
it's so
love
good.
Daisy
Yeah, that's
by
a
Marc
classic
Jacobs. It's so
one. That's a
classic.
classic
Anyway, but no, the new oil I like is called Lick Me All Over. If you got that, send us some. It's a really good scent. But you said 4?
I don't have to
Or
be
just
for
pick me up.
whatever your
Okay.
pick me up said.
A good lash, a good lip. The lip could be gloss. I actually just got into a colored lip in my adult life. But a gloss, a lash, a fully charged phone.
A fully charged phone.
A fully
I guess
charged
that
phone
could be
can
a
change
really
your
good
mood.
for-
You can change your music. You can read a book. You can scroll. You can get new creative ideas.
Oh my gosh, I never thought about that.
Yeah, so a good lip, a gloss lip, a lash, a fully charged phone, cold bottle of water,
A cold bottle of water.
like freezing
Look
cold.
at me over here not thinking about.
Yeah,
I'm over here
you
focusing
talking about
on
lip,
vanity
lash.
and not even thinking about nurturing
actual
myself.
pick-me-ups, yeah.
Like an actual pick me
Yeah,
up.
actual
like,
pick me up.
I'm sweating so
Yeah.
bad underneath here,
Yeah.
but
No,
I'm a
you're
real
good.
person.
You're good.
I feel like I am.
No,
Like
you're
I'm
good.
so hot.
See, cold bottle of water, good
A
pick me
cold
up.
bottle of water really is a
Told
pick me
you.
up because like literally I've been saying like,
Can
oh
change
my
your
god,
whole
my head
mood.
hurts.
Yeah.
And then I'm
Water changes everything. I think
Yeah.
you can go like what, 2 days without water?
Can you?
What's the longest a human can live without water? I think it's like 48 hours or 72 hours. I don't know.
Is it?
Yeah, you can live without water for that long.
I remember my
Before
first
your
grade
body
teacher
starts to,
asked kids that like, what can you live longest without water or air?
Oh,
I remember
shoot.
some of the kids
Wait, what?
asked. Yes, I remember. So my Miss, shout out to Miss Davis. She had asked us on the board. She wrote up. She was like, "Okay, kids, which ones can you live the longest without water or air?" And I swear, like about 15 kids said air, and I was in the first grade looking like,
She was figuring out who was gonna get an F in the whole school year, who she's gonna have to work
fact
with
that
the longest.
she asked that, I was just like, why would somebody? I mean,
She
but
was
kids
weeding
is-
out the weaklings. That's what she was doing. Shout out to Miss Davis, whoever she is.
Miss Davis,
She
my
was
mama
weeding
loves
out
her.
the weaklings. Who here thinks they can live without air? Sign
Okay.
you up for extra tutoring right now in first grade.
Random,
Okay. Oh, that's funny. I'm sorry. That's so funny.
but do you know what the difference is between a comet,
A comet and a what?
a shooting star?
A comet and a shooting star. Doesn't a comet have fire? Isn't it like a ball of
think they all
fire?
have
Isn't
fire.
it like an asteroid? Or no, an asteroid is different from a comet? Or no, does a comet move and stars stay still?
No, stars definitely move though.
Oh, shoot.
I think they're all just burning up in the atmosphere.
Miss Davis, I need your help. What?
Miss Davis. I think they're all burning up in the atmosphere. I don't know.
Like
That's
a
kind
comet
of
could like come to Earth. Can it come to Earth?
an asteroid could,
Oh, an asteroid could. Okay.
or a meteor.
Or is that a meteor?
I'm
is it
actually
asteroid
not
a meteor?
sure.
Or is that the word? Or is it like once it's in transition, it becomes the meteor?
Oh, ooh.
Ooh, remember Meteor Man, the movie?
Ooh.
Hey,
oh.
Robert Townsend. You remember that movie?
No, I do remember Meteor Man, but I never saw it though.
Robert Townsend.
Yeah. Oh, he was kind of hot.
Yeah, he's
He
a
was
very
kinda
handsome black
hot.
man. He made a lot of movies.
He did. He sure did. Okay. What cartoon character do you embody? Or which cartoon character do you think that you were cartoon content character? Which cartoon character do you think that you relate the most to?
I had an idea earlier. No, I'm changing my mind. No, I'm changing my mind. No.
I'll go first.
Okay, so like only one
I
answer.
mean,
Okay,
one.
I'll say. I don't know. I'll say Helga Pataki.
How good is
She was a
the-
little aggressive. Forget the Arnold part. She was just aggressive.
Yeah.
She was just like demanding. She knew what she wanted and she spoke up. She wasn't like hesitant or timid about anything.
Yes.
She had problems
But
at home, and she just
really-
was like,
yo, her
"Oh,"
mother,
you know, it
yeah,
had
she
nothing to do
really
with
did.
anything.
She really did
Her
have.
tunes are kind of dark when you go back and think
Yeah,
about
when
them
you
later.
think about,
like,
you know,
dude, that little girl
dang,
was
yeah,
going through it,
like
so
she really was
maybe
going
not
through
that
it.
part.
Let
My
me know
mom is
because I
not
think her
depressed like
mom was
Hogan's
an
mom.
alcoholic.
Yeah.
And then like she had like this perfect sister.
Yeah.
And the dad was just like
Cared about his money.
He was about Big Bob.
Yes. Big Bob Beepers.
Listen, I love Hey Arnold. That's my favorite cartoon.
That was it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Gerald was my favorite though. Gerald was
cool. He seemed like
He was
somebody
just
that you would really know.
He
seemed
had
like
big
someone you
brothers.
would
He had
really
a house
know.
full of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt bad for Arnold.
Yeah, he didn't. No,
Little
Arnold,
missing
he had a good.
parents. He had
Yeah,
missing
but he had them
parents.
dope grandparents though.
He did.
His
They was a little
grandparents was
wild.
lit. And the grandma was wild.
You
for-
was
for
like the
real.
grandma.
I can't.
She was
I can.
eccentric.
I can.
She was random. Like,
I
Grandma,
think
what are
I
you
can
doing?
take on the grand. I think I can attest to that. You know, even though I
If
think
we
I'm
had
over
to be Hey
here.
Arnold characters, is what I mean. Yeah.
Because even though I be thinking I'm Judy Jessen, like
Yeah.
I don't.
Definitely the grandma.
I'm
Definitely.
Judy J. Okay, maybe
Yeah.
that should be my
You
new
know-
alias name.
The grandma, the granddaddy on Hey Arnold and the granddaddy on Rugrats was pretty cool.
You know,
They was so
granddaddy
carefree.
Boris was, he was always kicking some real stuff to the kids. Yeah, respect
Yeah.
grandfather. I appreciate good
Grandfathers
grandfathers.
was so cool.
Grandfather, real cool. Grandfathers
Yeah,
that give
they
you
were
real
cool.
game. Okay, now before we
Next
go, I
question.
just need to know. I'm gonna ask you 5 things for me,
Okay.
pretty fast. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Ready.
Okay.
Question number 1. Favorite Detroit rapper.
Sada Baby. It's the East Side, ain't it?
It's the East Side. Okay. Question number 2. What's your favorite place on the East Side to eat at? Okay, late night. Like I need to grab me something. Okay, here we go.
night.
Favorite East Side Coney Island.
Ooh, I'm gonna just have to say Zorba's.
Oh, Zorba's is
Yeah,
good.
Zorba's.
That's where you get the waffle from.
Nah, you know what?
Is that the one that had that you always brought those waffles back from us?
I
when
don't
we go?
remember.
There's one.
Zorba's was on 6 Mile.
Okay, no, because I'm
Zorba's?
thinking
Okay.
about. Okay, no, I'm thinking about the one that is further down the street. I don't know why I thought that one was Zorba's. Everyone used to go to. I cannot think of the name.
The one
of
on
that.
Hayes.
Hayes and 7 Mile.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, no,
with
not
the
that one,
waffle.
but that was cool
With that
too.
waffle
Yeah,
was
yeah,
really
yeah,
good, and I
yeah.
always love me some
Yeah, that was a
Roberts.
cool spot.
And
Yeah,
LA
Roberts
Coney
forever.
Island.
Roberts is
on-
heaven on my heart.
Yes,
But,
well,
yeah,
LA Coney Island for
it
me
was
on these, but we ain't
Zorba's,
talking about
yeah.
me. The whatever. Best Mile.
7. Come on now. Come on.
Best notable person out of the city that is from the city of Detroit for you.
Best notable person from the city of Detroit.
Person who has done the most for the city. I think the most notable person in the city of Detroit for you.
Person who's done the most for the city of Detroit. Trick Trick.
Yes, I love Trick
You
Trick.
know why I'm gonna say that? Okay,
Yeah,
so
tell
I say
me.
that
Hello,
because-
Miss Leslie.
Hey, I'm gonna say that because, it has nothing to do with music status or anything like that. It's the whole, the way he turned his life around. You know what I mean? Over time, like he showed people one side of him, but he also spoke up for the city when nobody else was, and he meant what he said.
Yeah.
And one thing about me is I believe in being a person of your word. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And his thing was, I don't want y'all to put me on y'all stage, but y'all gonna have to put somebody from our city on your platform. And that's important when you go to other cities. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's important to know that somebody from your city is speaking up for you. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
the fact that if it wasn't for him, a lot of artists would not have had so many local artists
Opportunities.
opening up for them. Yeah,
Yeah.
like we had Cash Doll opening up for Beyonce when she was here on
Yeah.
tour. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's
Yeah.
just like, without people like that to speak up for other people, then he like went back to college and got his degree.
Yeah,
you know what I
he
mean?
did.
Like,
He's doing
you
other
can't
things
tell
in the
me that's
cannabis
not big. Yeah,
industry.
doing
Yeah.
things in the cannabis industry, just showing you a different route. So I really respect that. I'm gonna say Trick Trick.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and my fifth and final thing that I want to ask you, what is something that your mother or grandmother, I'm just saying like a maternal figure in your life that has shared with you that has always like stuck with you and like, you know, you just cherish
I love my
forever.
mother and my grandma.
I
They were both
know.
amazing. My mama taught me how to cook, and it's one of
I
my best
know.
attributes. But no,
yes, she teaching me how to cook too.
I'll give this one to my grandma, who actually lived to be 100 years old.
Wow.
Rare, right?
Yes.
One day I was in my grandmother's room, and I told her I forgot what I was telling her, but she randomly was like, if you don't forget anything else in life, no matter what you do, don't ever let nobody in this world treat you bad, under no circumstances.
Respect.
Friend, family, anybody. Don't ever let people just treat you any old kind of way. So I'm telling you, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. That was the end of it. And I'll never forget that she told me that. I'll
you
never
standing
forget
on
that.
that.
Don't ever let people just treat you any old kind of way.
Respect.
Get one life. Don't let
You
people
got
treat
one
you any
life.
kind of way.
And you standing on that, and you
Stand
are
on that.
walking embody of that. You can see
Thank
that in all your
you. Thank
successes
you.
and everything
Thank
else that you
you.
do,
Thank
and the way
you.
your son
Thank
is raised,
you.
even the way you present yourself,
Thank
the way
you.
you
I
show up
appreciate
as a
that.
friend, the way you show up as a mother, the way you
Thank
show up as a
you.
sister, a daughter. All these amazing things
I appreciate
about
that.
you. It's good to have good maternal figures and
Thank
paternal
you.
figures in your life. I know
Of
a lot of
course,
people be
of
down and
course.
dads, so but we have really good men.
Dads matter too.
growing
Yes.
up around.
I'm just grateful all
growing up.
around for the family
Yes.
I've had.
Mhm.
Yeah, family is
Indeed.
everything. Yeah, life.
Indeed.
Yeah, family's everything.
Well, my best friend, thank you so much for being the first person here.
Thank you
on
for
this-
the invite.
On this show, I'm glad that people got a chance to get to know you a little bit more and know exactly who
Right.
you are.
Shared some personal details.
Don't forget to follow her on Instagram at Sips Company.
Yes.
And then also at Organic Honey Bee Bash.
Yes.
And also at Real Honest One.
Yes.
My name is Heather C. You can follow me on Instagram at Heather_SEA. And I'll be back for my next round. And like, who else should we have on the show? What should we name the show? Like, and let me know, what did you like? Well, you know, what you want to hear more of? Maybe what should I talk about? Who do you want to see? I'm sweating. I think I'm gonna wear less clothes next time I come back. If I come naked,
Next time we're a little bit more revealing. So
yeah, I think I'm gonna be a little bit more.
we gave them a lot of
revealing.
legs today.
I
So they
gave
got
a
lot
leg
of legs.
today. We
They got
gave
lot
a
of
leg
legs.
today. Okay, we gave shout out to my dad. I went and grabbed this.
Yes, I love it. Good
t-shirt.
high-low. That's what they're called in fashion. A high-low.
high-low?
Love you got your
It's
nice
his
gold
dress
watch, your
shirt.
cute gold
And
belt.
the belt.
Love
and
it.
Everything else, and I just made his dress shirt into
Yes.
a dress.
Real fashion is creative. That's real fashion.
is creative.
Real
Okay,
fashion
no,
is
seriously
creative.
though, I have style.
Yes, real fashion is creative. Thank you for having me, though. I really
Thank you
appreciate
so much
it. Thank
for
you
being
all.
here. I love you so
Thank
much.
you.
I hope you had a wonderful time.
I did. This was
You
wonderful.
did?
I can't wait to see who you're gonna have next.
Me too. I can't excited either.
I
y'all.
can't wait.
All right, y'all. Y'all take care, shine on, and always be good to each other. Show up for each other. And just in the words of Delicia's late grandmother, don't ever let anybody mistreat you or treat you bad. Bye.